So hi all, welcome to the full stack development session. So before I talk about what exactly the full stack development is and what are the different technologies we learn as part of our full stack development, first let me give some brief intro about myself. I will keep it short. My name is Keshu and I have been into this industry for past 9+ years. I'm a full stack developer and also trainer. So out of my passion, I started trainings as well. The moment I started my journey as a developer, from then onwards, from that time itself, I started my journey as a trainer. And coming to the technologies, I'm into Java, complete Java, and also Node.js, all the technologies related to Node.js and database management. Coming to the database, I'm into both SQL type, Oracle, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and NoSQL database as well, MongoDB and all. Coming to the front end technologies, I'm having a better experience in all the technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Along with that, I'm good at both Angular and as well as React.js. That's it. That's a small intro about myself. So let's not waste our time. Yeah, I will be talking about all these things here. So that is about me, and let's not waste much time and we directly get into the subject. Fine. So here it's about a full stack development. See, before we learn or we opt for any training, first we should know why we have to learn that, right? Obviously, then only we have to start that journey of learning. So here we are going to learn first what exactly that full stack development. But to understand that full stack development, the term, first I would like to talk about some general terms like whenever we look at our computer, PC, in that on our daily basis we might work with different kind of software applications, right? In that we have so many applications. What are the applications we generally works? Daily we open Gmail, right? Facebook, next different things. See, these are the things. Other than this, whichever I am using right now, Notepad or calculator. Some people use calculator, right? Or if you want to play some movies or something, any videos in your, computer. Yes, media players. Without media players, you cannot, play them. Unable to watch, right? And you'll be having some games also, chess kind of some games already predefined games will be there. Other than that, we use these things, MS Word, all PPT, PowerPoint presentations. If you want to give, you'll be having, right, MS PowerPoint, MS Word, like that, MS Excel, right? So, but what I want to talk about here is all these are applications on a daily basis. Some are the other applications will be using. So many is there. The list goes on. Book my show, right? Yeah. So many things are there, right? Yeah. Amazon, good. Amazon will be there, and if Amazon is there, definitely have something like Flipkart. Whatever you said, recent days people Misho or something, right? Few things have got popular in recent days. Okay, fine. So all these are different, software applications. Now I'm going to make one category from this. Okay, all these applications, but I divide. Fine. That is which are I'm using now. That is Notepad and something like Paint. Yeah, all the online guys. Just let me know, give me some confirmation like you're able to see my screen and as well as you're able to hear my voice. Just give me the confirmation so that we can go ahead. Pooja and just now, like Deep. Okay, fine. So Paint, MS Word, and some media players. Okay, fine. These are one category. Okay. Next, here I do have the other category here as well. In that, I have email, Facebook, IRCTC. What is IRCTC? Yeah, railway booking site, right? And some book my show, Twitter, all these things, etc. Now, what is the difference between these two categories? Just by looking at that, I don't want you to tell what technology into that much. Just by looking at this as a layman, normal user, not as a technical person, normal user, what is the difference we find? Okay, personal users, good. Yeah, from the online, you guys can unmute. You can say, or you can directly, send in the chat box also your answers. Keep it interactive, guys. What is the difference between the two categories which I have mentioned over there? Deep, Sudeep, what is the difference between those two categories? Every answer is correct answer. Second category needed. Web, good. PCO, you don't require that. Web, whatever you're talking. Good. Yeah. Good, Sudeep. So the thing is, I will keep it more simple. To use all these applications, you don't require internet. That's what I told. I want it to be very simplified one. If you want to use the second category of applications, definitely we require internet. Fine. So these are the different applications. See, application may be different. The use of application may be different. As per that, you have different applications. But the major category, the broad category is like few applications to run whom we don't require any internet. But for the running of few applications, we require internet. So when I talk about the first category, there is a name, technical name is there. We call them as standalone applications. What is the name? Standalone applications. Next, second category is there, right? So the second category we call it as web-based applications. What we say? Web-based applications. First category is standalone applications. Second category is what? Web-based applications. But people usually say it as web applications. Now I'm going to talk about one important thing that I told no internet. You also agreed for actually no, not internet is not required. But why actually we don't require internet here and why actually require internet here? That is what we are going to talk for a few minutes. Fine. And after that, we will be jumping into that words terms called full stack development and all your technologies and all. Fine. If I want to run this kind of applications, as you told, we require only one computer or one system to run all these applications. Means you need one system, let's say PC or whatever it is, you have that system. In that system, we should install this particular software. Maybe Notepad, maybe Paint, maybe Media Player, maybe some game. First, you have to install. It is like simply, install once and run as many times as you want. Understood, right? So this is like a motto of standalone applications. The next comes here, second category called web-based applications. To run these applications, I need two systems, not one system. I will talk about that. Before that, see, if I want to develop these kind of applications like standalone applications, now I'm talking about development. As of now, I talked as a user, normal user. First application category require no internet. Second category require internet. Now I talk like a programmer or something. So to develop these, one should be good with any of the programming language like C++ or Java, even C language. They should be very good with not all, one of the languages. They should be very good with that, and with that, people will create some programs. You know program, right? Using the programming language, we write some code. That code is nothing but a program. All the programs together gives you a software. Let's say example of Microsoft Word. What we do in the Word? You take a new page, right? In that, what you will add? Text you will add. Can we add one image? Yes. Can we add one table over there? Yes, right? Then what you will do? Save. So adding text is one program, adding image is one program, saving is one program. You understood, right? All these programs have been written and it's been saved and they integrated together. That's a software. Clear? So if you know any of these languages perfectly and all, depending on the requirement of the client or depending on the requirement of the application, people start writing the code and they will be developing the programs, and subsequently they will be developing the software. Or actually software means correct word is software application, but people say softwares, but software applications, right? And that application, once it is creation done, that has to be installed in your computer so that you can start working on that, you can utilize that. This is what about your standalone applications story. Fine. The next comes web based applications. When I talk about web based applications, here in the first category we require only one system, one system only, that is your PC. But here, if you want to work with any of these applications at a time, two systems must be working. How many? Two systems must be working. What are those two systems and why? Because see, before I talk about why those two systems, okay, let's go with the simple example that Gmail. You all know Gmail, right? Gmail, right? You know Gmail, right? So in Gmail, where is your Gmail actually? Or Facebook or Gmail? Where is in your phone? It's there. Yes. Yeah, account, right? Yeah, but you can open through your phone, anything, right? So if anyone says that my Gmail is present in my phone, then you can open your friend's phone also. There also you can open Gmail, right? If you remember your credentials, or in your laptop also you can open your Gmail, or in your friend's laptop also you can open your Gmail. Means actually your Gmail is not at your place. Now you understood? Making sense, right? Somewhere else. Yes, good. So that somewhere else is called remote place. It is not at a local place. That is at some remote. Let's say example, may not be exact, but let's say for example purpose, like maybe it is at Google office. Who is the owner of Gmail? Google. Yeah. So that Gmail is at maybe Google office. Understood? And we have our own data. We'll be just only accessing from the phone or from our computer. So here I told two systems, right? The system which we are using is called client system, and the actual system where your actual data is stored is called server. Why I am telling server? Because here actual data, why I use the term, if you open a Gmail through your phone, same data will be shown. If you open it in a mobile app, same data. If you open it in any browser of your computer, then also same data related to your Gmail will not be changing, because storage is happening at some other place called server, which is fixed, and that you are accessing through different devices. Those devices which we use are known as client devices. We call them as what? Client. So that client device can be your mobile app. You know Android app. If you are using Apple mobiles, you have iOS app. It can be mobile app. It can be mobile browser. In the mobile also we can open the browser, right? Yes or no? It can be mobile app, or it can be mobile browser, or it can be your computer's browser. Understood? So that client can be anything, and inside the server the things will be stored. So if I wanted to connect to my Gmail, we need internet. Why actual internet? Because this client system is where? At our place. But where is the server system? That is also a system. Important thing is servers also systems, they are also computers. The only thing is the purpose of personal computer is different, and the purpose of the server computer is different. The personal computer duty is what? Just to you'll do all personal activities. The server computer duty is it has to serve so many requests coming from the all over the world. So that's the reason server computers what memory and the RAM size, memory size will be huge. But when you're talking about personal computer, they are limited. Understood? But servers also computers. You may not see screen. For personal computer, you require screen, keyboard, and all. For servers, you don't require. Understood? Just one glance I will show you. These are also computers. Absolutely, this is a computer. You understood? Yes, it's a computer, server computer. I told you, which will not be having any screen and keyboard. Where actual things will happen in your computer also in the CPU only, right? The screen is only to see, keyboard is only to type something. But server computer, no one will type anything. Servers are there, they will be accessed by someone. They will be doing some activities. Fine. Okay, just for understanding, I told you like server is also computers. Here the problem is server computer location is somewhere remote. Our client machine is at with us, our computer. I have to make the connection between my computer to that computer, server computer. By default, like using our own setup, we cannot make the connection. Like one wire, keep one wire here to there, that we cannot do. If the two systems are here in this room, next room, then I can have some internal connection, like what we call like local network. I can able to use file sharing. I can do, but that is at some remote place, right, far away. It's like in thousands of kilometers, right? That's the reason what we do is internet. In the internet, already all computers are connected together. Understood what I'm talking? In the internet, already all computers are already connected together. So assume this line, whatever I mentioned, consider that line as a internet for some time. Okay, for time being, this red line is what? It's a internet. And for that internet, so many computers are already connected. So assume this is your computer, PC1. Okay, this PC2 your friend computer, and this is your mobile, whatever it is. And this is assume your college computer. Okay, and assume this is a Facebook server computer, and this is Gmail server computer, this is Twitter server computer, this is a Wikipedia server computer. Are you following? So now all these computers are already connected over the internet. Fine. Now here in this, as I told you, this is a Gmail server computer. I already named all these things. Some names I give. I will not write all of them. Just whichever is required, that only I will write. Okay. This is Gmail server PC or Gmail server computer to understand. This one is ours, which we are using. Okay. Yeah, personal computer, PC1, whatever. Okay, fine. Now all are connected already. Not one, two, three computers. Millions of computers are already connected over the internet. Now I want to connect from my PC to only Gmail server computer. Generally, here I am having few students. If I have to talk, I'm having online students now in this class, and also I'm having some offline students, right? Now, if I want to talk in a general way, then I will normally say like, dear students, hello guys, like that. No, I want to talk to only one particular person. Then I have to use that identity. You understood, right? Which is unique. I have to. If I want to talk only to like one particular person, your name? Venkat. Yeah, Shravan. If I want to talk to only Shravan something, then I have to use something. If I want to talk to you only, then I have to specifically have to. If I want to talk to only Kunal, I have to call Kunal. You understood, right? The same way, from this also, in the same here also, from my computer, I want to connect it to only Gmail server computer. If I have to use internet, I need browser. Browser is like a tool to connect it to the internet. From your computer, if you want to connect to the internet, we use a tool called browser. In the browser, what I have to do is IP address. I have to type what? IP address, because every system connected to the internet in this web world is having its unique IP address. Every system, your system, if you connected to internet, you will be having one IP address. Like that, every system has its own IP address. Now I need to type the IP address in the browser. But how IP addresses will be looking like? Usually some numbers, right? IP address, how it will be looking like 192 point something. It may not be exactly 192, but some numbers will be there. This is called IP address. If I type this so that we can connect to the server system, okay, connection is established, then we can do some activities. Fine. But can we remember all these things? If you talk about 10 websites also, actually we use so many websites, but if you talk about 10 websites also, we cannot remember. So that's the reason, instead of remembering the IP address or connecting through IP address, what we use is domain names. What we use is good DNS, that is domain names will be using. So in that concept of domain names, let's say this example only called Gmail. If I want to connect to the Gmail, instead of Gmail's IP address, I will go with the gmail.com. That is the domain name. So that in my computer, I can type gmail.com so that it will be connected to the Gmail server. Fine. That's it. This is how we'll be connecting to the server and then client. Client and server are connected. To connect to this only internet is required. Actually, we think like a Gmail, that's why internet. No, the two systems are there. That is the reason we need internet. And those two systems are not nearby; they are far away. And one is at our place, other is at other remote place. That's the reason we require internet to connect or work with all these applications. Not only Gmail, anything you say web application, we require internet. The purpose is only not for working. The purpose is only to connection. Clear? Now we will talk about how they will work, and also this word called full stack development. What is this full? Okay, fine. I told about this. What is client system, what is server system. I told, then what is internet and all, everything I told. But why actually where that word called full stack will come, and where that word called front end, back end, all these things will come, and what are the technologies, what is Python, what is Java in this and all, what is database, and all the things we are going to discuss. The system which we use is called what? Client. Always the system which we use is client. When we talk about any web-based application, two things are required, both client system and server system. So the big system here is, the right side is server and the left side is client. Okay, I go with same example like Gmail. What you will do with the Gmail? You'll open the Gmail. Assume you don't have any account in the Gmail. You are using Gmail for the first time. Then what you will do? In this, you'll be creating the account. You'll be having one page called registration page will be there. There first you need to provide your basic details over there. First name, last name, mobile number, nationality, gender, date of birth, like that you have to give. At the end, you have to create one mail ID that you have to create, and you have to click the button called something like create it or submit or register. Some name will be there. That can be anything. The moment you do this, then what happens is already these two computers are already connected each other, right? Because we used internet. So assume these are already connected. Fine. Now, what happens is the moment you click that submission, then immediately whatever the data you entered over there, that data will transfer from your client system to the server system. Data will go from your client system to the server system, and inside the server system, already there one program will be there to handle that data. Inside the server, I am talking. So here, let's say for example, one program is already there. That program name is register. What is the program name? Register or something like registration. That program is already there. What this register program will do is, whatever the data you are entering, it will take all the data, and it internally calls one database. Server internally connects to the database. So inside that database, you will be having in our example Gmail users. There will be one table called users table. Gmail users table will be there. It will open that table, and it sends that data, whatever it is coming from your client machine. The data will be stored in that particular database. Inside that, you will be having one users table will be there. Into that table directly the data will go and store over there. So let's say for example, Venkat is your name, right? So assume we created account with venkat@gmail.com with password as 1234. Now it's been properly saved. Once this saving is done, then what happens is immediately here one small message also will be generated. I already told register is a program. Inside the program you can write whatever you want. So after connecting to the database, storing the data, here one message will be generated. That message is like your registration successfully completed. That message will be sent back from your server to the client side. Whatever the message generated, that will be sent back from your server to the client side. Here this is what happens. And the next day what you will do, again you will be doing the same registration activity for one more time. No, direct we go with the login activity. So when we are talking about this login activity here, yeah, one more form will be there right here. What is that form? Like login form. In the login form you will be having only two fields to be entered, right? Username and password. So you'll be entering the username and a password. In our case, username is venkat@gmail and password is 1234. Assume you are entering. This time if you enter that data, what happens again? The data will go from your client system to the server system. Inside the server system, here you will be having one more program. Here one more program will be there. That program name is something like login. What is the program name? Login. Program called login. What this will do is whatever the data you are entering here, that will take and check. What it will check is originally already data is present in your database. So from the database with a name called Venkat, what password is there, that password will be taken out. And whatever the password you are entering this time, both will be matched. If they are true means if they are both are when we are verifying both are matched, then two proper possibilities, may be true, may not be true. Whatever password you are entering may be correct, may not be correct. So two things. If the password is correct, then what happens is here inside this login program, one home page will be created here, guys. What happens? One home page will be created over there, and that home page will be sent from your server machine to the client machine. Assume that green color one, whatever I mentioned, assume that as a home page, and that will be sent back from your server machine to the client machine. That is one thing. The other thing is maybe some error message might be generated, provided you have entered the wrong username and password. Then what happened? One error message. The English may be anything. Password do not match. Please enter correct password. That line you write whatever you want, but uh, possibilities two, correct or not correct. If it is correct, home page will be generated, that will go from server to client. If it is a error, then that message will go. Whatever it comes from your client to the server is always known as request. What we say it as? A request. Anything, it could be anything, that we say it as a request. And whatever it comes back from your server system to the client system is known as response. Got it? So whatever the activity we do on any web based application in this world, it is just a combination of request and response only, nothing else. You name anything, I say. If you say Facebook, in the Facebook you wanted to search some names, the moment you click vi searching, for searching also there will be one program inside this. Assume there is a program called search program. What this will do, assume here you are entering searching vi, then that request will go, it will go to the server. Inside the server already we have one, assume one program called what? Search program. What this search program will do is it will go to the database. Inside the database you have Gmail users, Facebook, assume this time Facebook. Inside that so many Facebook users will be there, right? From that whatever the data coming is vi, right? With vi, whose names, whose user IDs or usernames are starting with vi, all will be taken out, and the data will be sent back as a response. They are displayed in your browser. But the thing is, going the request vi, processing the request, checking in the database, again getting the list, send back to the client, will happen within second. Not even second, it will happen microseconds, milliseconds and microseconds. That's why we don't see like our request is going. That we don't see. You understood? So that's the reason we think like we click the button, things are happening. No, actually you click the button means it will go to the actual server address. There it will go and process the activity. Then it will go to the database, get the data, and come back and again come to your browser. They're getting displayed. But all these things will happen within milliseconds, microseconds. That's the reason we don't see. Fine. Now still I did not talk about that word called full stack. Now we talk. Got it? I am telling register program is there, login program is there, such program. How those programs will be there? Directly those programs will be there. If you buy one server, programs will be there. No. You understood? If you buy server, what will be there? Hardware will be there. Huh? Yes, obviously. If you buy a server, what will be there? In the inside that so many chips, ICs, that only will be there, right? Motherboard and all. No programs. How programs means your programs will not be there, right? Registration activity, login activity, absolutely they will not be there. I took example of Gmail. That's why I'm talking about login, registration, search only. But if I talk about Amazon, I'll be having so many registration, login, payment, cart items, place order, yeah, and next address related things. So many things will be items. So many things, products, ratings, reviews. So many programs. All these are called what? Programs. Whatever I mentioned here, one by one, right here. All these are called what? Programs. So all these programs together we call it as server side software. What we call server side software. To make it available, to make the programs, what we need a programming language. Yes or no? To create the program, we need a programming language. In the same way, if I want to talk about all this server side software, this is called what I told server side software. If I have to create this server side software, I need server side technologies. Definitely we require server side technologies, and this all the programs together we call it as what? Server side software. Okay, and in order to create this whatever it is server side software, we require the technologies related to server side. In that category we have so many popular languages or technologies we have. In that we have Java. You know Java, right? You heard Java, right? Yes. Something like Java. You should know either Java, or you should know either Node.js, or you should know either Python, or you should know either .NET. You know .NET, or you should know either PHP, like that. So many are there, but these are most more popular. What are they? These are technologies or languages. Using this, you can create the programs. Now I'm talking like a programmer now. Earlier it is like just as a user. Now we have to create server. Server is doing all these things. To do that, the program should be there. All those functionalities should be there. People call programs, people call modules, people call functionalities. Name can be anything. But for them to happen work there, first they have to be created. They have to be written. For that, we have to take the help of these programming languages. We call them programming languages here. Okay. Now, but in real time scenario, what happens is we don't use only pure language. Okay, using language we can write. Along with the language, we use something to help the language. We learn something that is called framework. What we call it as frameworks. So when you are talking about the frameworks, especially Java, if you're talking about Java, we have something like Spring. You heard Spring? You heard or not? Yeah, something like Spring Boot, everything comes under Spring. Next we have something like Express for Node, Express JS or people say Express. Next we have Django. D will be there, but people say Django. ADO.NET for that. PHP if you use, you have Laravel. Like that, you have different frameworks. Again, I'm telling you, frameworks are not programming languages. That is very clear. Frameworks are built on the top of other programming language. But the problem here is, if you use only Java, uh, we may, but it includes a lot of complexity. Like in a generalized example, I can tell you like this is just generalized to understand. Assume to implement one activity, you have to write 400 lines of Java code in server. The same if you use the combination of Spring with Java, then you may write in 200 lines. Now you understood, right? 150 lines. So that is the yeah. if the because the real time programs are always big programs, not small programs, so we don't go only with the language, we take the help of the, yeah, they are called what, frameworks. Clear? That's it now. But if I open Gmail again, I come to the same explanation or same example. If I talk about the Gmail, if I open the Gmail, can we able to see that how things are registered? No. Can we able to see how things are getting compared? No. We can't. How searching is happening? No. How database opening through Java or anything? All the things we cannot see. Then what we can see in the Gmail? We see only login page. In the Gmail, what we see only login page, only registration page. Maybe if you are entering correct username and password, you are able to see dashboard or home page, right? So only these are the things which we are able to see in the Gmail or any application. Example Gmail, but we cannot see. What we can see with our eyes is nothing but a website. What we see only that website we see. Actual these are the logical things. All logical programs we cannot see. What we can see only website, client side. Good. Client side, what we see only the website we can able to see. Clear? If I want to access my all these programs, first I need website. If I don't have website, okay, you are connecting to Gmail server, you are doing, but how you will connect through one website only, right? How you are connecting to Gmail server? You are not going to Gmail office, store one message. You are not doing, right? You are accessing it through one website. What that website is containing? Web pages. Yes or no? First is what, sign up page, or registration page, or login page, or home page, inbox page, contact page. But all these are called web pages, different web pages. All the web pages together is nothing but website. So if one wants to create a website, first they have to create a web page. If they create one web page, one, all the web pages together is website. So this side to create the website or web pages, first of all, web page means website later. To create the web pages, to create the logics already without like either Java or Node or Python, one language you have to learn properly along with the framework. You can able to use your logical skills. You can write the programs. Fine, but to create the web pages also you need some languages or some technologies. This Java or Node will not work for creating the web pages. Clear? Because their purpose is different. Their purpose is only to write the code logic only. They are not for those. See, designs I'm talking like if you open a Gmail login page, two boxes will be there, right? Username and password, maybe to the right corner, right side. It should be right side, it should be this side, that box should be there. All such things cannot good, such things cannot be done with the Java or Python and all. So to develop the web page we require other category of technologies here. Fine. And those technologies are, you might already heard them, they are very popular. They are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Here, while I am iterating, I use the word like HTML and CSS and JavaScript. I told while writing also I used HTML comma CSS comma JavaScript I mentioned. So you should be very careful because the right side, when I talk about the technologies here, I mentioned slash. You observed either at that time I use the word also either Java or Node like that I told. But here I am telling HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Means if you want to create a web page or website, you should be good with all three. Understood now? Got it? No, no. It's impossible. Why? Because the duty of HTML different, the duty of CSS different, the duty of JavaScript different. Fine. Yeah. I will tell about that in a single word, just one word. What HTML actually will do here is content. It will add the content to your web page. What we open any website web page, if we open, what we see there? Some content only, right? Maybe text, maybe some images, maybe some forms, but you see some content. So HTML is purely responsible for adding the content to your web page. What is the responsibility of this? Adding the content. Okay, fine. I am creating very simple web page. In that simple web page, assume I am creating just dear students, welcome to full stack. Only one web page. In that I want it to be very simple, uh, plain. Just dear students, welcome to web page. Only one heading I want. Now, okay, here it is responsible for content. But dear students, welcome to full stack should be yellow color or should be green color. It should be whatever red color. You understood my point? That cannot be decided with HTML. Got it? For that I need CSS. So using HTML, you can add the content, whatever the content you want, you can able to add. But it is responsible only for the content. Whereas we have something called CSS, with the help of which we will be adding that extra beautification, that styles to our web page. So that's the reason we say CSS is responsible for the appearance of the web page, right? Then we have JavaScript. You may get doubt like content we can add, styles also we can do beautifully. Then why JavaScript? If I use both CSS and HTML, yes, absolutely we can create web pages and also websites also we can able to do. But the problem here is they will be like pamphlets. You know, normal online offline pamphlets you write. Uh, what you will do only you will see that that's it. You can't do anything, right? In the same way, they will be like online pamphlets. Scroll it, see that you cannot interact with your web page. Understood? Yeah, the moment you click button, no activities are happening. Understood? So to add the functionality, main behavior, we use JavaScript. Clear? With one simple example I can tell you so that you can easily understand that you are applying for one application in online. That is also a website, right? You'll apply in the website only. There one form is there, assume there they are asking like, are you an experienced IT professional? And there will be two options, two buttons will be there for you. What are the two buttons? Yes or no. The moment you click no, nothing will be there, but the moment you click yes, so one more box will open. Please enter your experience details. Have you observed this, right? You observed, right? Using HTML I can never able to do that. You understand now? Using HTML I can put the box or I can remove the box. But assume like, you are opening the same site, you are also opening the same site. You are opting for no, you are opting for yes. My site assume like something same site ABC, the same ABC for you, same ABC for you. But if you choose yes, for you it is showing different. If you choose no, for you it is showing different. Understood, right? That activity I cannot do with the HTML. That activity is called dynamic. Clear? And whatever the opposite is called static. So using HTML and CSS we can develop only static pages. But nowadays you talk any application, it is not static, it's a dynamic. That's the reason we have to use JavaScript. Now got the clarity, right? Why we need three technologies this side? Because duty of each technology is different, purpose is different. So here, why we use this JavaScript? Purpose is dynamic nature. So actually JavaScript is mainly responsible for the behavior of your web page, means how that web page has to behave if you click as per your options. Not only this, I can tell you one more example also. You know, online bus booking site, right? Hyderabad, from choose Bangalore to, then click buses. Then you'll be having assume in a bus list of buses 10 buses. Now click Hyderabad, Chennai. Now you will not get same buses, right? Got it? Same area, same place. There will be one farm. Below to that only same, but buses will be different. That is called dynamic nature. Understood? If you open Wikipedia, same. For you Wikipedia same, for you also Wikipedia same. But for you Redbus, if you open your options as per that bus list is different. As per his options, bus list will be different. Got it? So that is called dynamic. That dynamic nature to the web pages or websites will be added with the help of JavaScript. Fine? Okay, fine. In the industry, okay, before I talk about that, HTML is very simple language. Just to tags will be there. CSS also simple language. Just to some properties will be there. To add the colors, one property will be there. To add the border, one property will be there. To add the margin, one property will be there. Means technically, you no need to break your head. Got it? What I am talking? Yeah, yes, we can use PHP also. So PHP is also another type of language. Here I did not talk about PHP, but you can use PHP also, no problem. Yeah. So here To learn HTML or to learn CSS or to use them, you no need to break your head because they are very simple, straight away, straightforward languages. I want to add one paragraph to my web page. Open P, close P. That's it. Inside that, write whatever content you want. Got it? I want to change the background color of my paragraph. Then write background hyphen color colon give some value yellow. Yellow color background will come. Means that much simple I am telling. But when you're talking about JavaScript, it is also a language. If you click, something should happen, right? If you click two options, as per the data should change, right? Means definitely we have to write some functionality. To write the functionality, first we should know the language. In that we have variables, data types, what you call like loops, conditions, so many things will be there. Means the way you have it Java, Python, in the same way you'll be having for the JavaScript also. Got it? So that's the reason in the this side also, whenever you are talking about creating the dynamic web pages, using pure JavaScript we can develop, or here also we take the help of framework. Understood? You understood my point? Why we have to take the framework? Because it's an involvement of programming language. So definitely, if you go with the pure language, yes, absolutely can do. But if you use frameworks, it's easier. In that we have, see, right side, if you see server side, you have so many technologies options available, but left side if you see only one option. You leave about HTML CSS, but functionality have only one option called JavaScript. Means that is that much popular language. That's the reason the number of frameworks for them also more. Understood? Here for Java, what is there? Only Spring. For Node.js, you have Express. For Python, Django, or maybe one thing. But here you have numerous, so many frameworks are available. They are Angular, React, Vue.js. We have one thing like Vue.js and Ember.js, Next.js, Nest.js, Backbone.js. Are you getting? Like that, so many things. Maybe after 3 months, one more will come. Yes, because all these are open source languages, things will come. The list goes on. But among all these three are very important and more popular. In that, first two are more popular, Angular and React. But in recent days, especially recent years, React has got more popularity due to its features. What features and all, if I say you don't understand, because you need some website experience creating the websites and all, working with JavaScript you should know, then you will come to know the importance of React. That I will talk in the later sessions. Fine. So here React. Now still we did not talk about that word. Okay, fine. Finally I will talk. To create a web application, now I am talking in terms of creation, not in terms of using. To use it, you need internet connection. Two systems must be connected, your system, server system. Fine, you connected through domain name gmail.com, happily you can work. But programmer side, to create this web application, we have to, if anyone opens, what they can see only website and all, but logics also should be there, right? They cannot see the logics. So whatever it's been there to this side, right side, whatever I mentioned, right side is there, no? This right side, this one, right, green color, this is called backend. What we call this? Backend. Whoever develop these logics in the industry are known as backend developers. Got the clarity? Its complete development is called backend, and whoever develop that, they are known as backend developers. Next comes left side. Left side, this design, the page layout. If you click, something should open. This side should come. Top corner, it should come. All these activities are known as front end. They are known as what? Front end. Why? Because if anyone opens any web page, they cannot see the backend side. They cannot see what database is used. They cannot see, what language they have used. All the things we cannot able to see there. So that's the reason what we say that it's a backend. We cannot see this. We can see, right? That's why this blue color thing we say what? Front end. And the people whoever actually develop this front end are known as front end developers. This development is called front end development. That website development is called front end, and whoever does that are known as front end developers. This development, front end plus back end together, is called full stack development. So full stack development means the complete end-to-end web application development. Why these two systems? Because of second category called web-based applications. Why we went all this? Because of web-based applications. In the web-based applications, two things should be there. Client side, one software should be there. Server side also. If you're talking about the server side software, all these programs can be written using by depending on any of the programming language. You can able to do that along with the framework. But when you're talking about the front end side, you have to create the website. Website is called client side software. This server side, whatever you write, it is like a server side software. Fine. These two things are called front end and back end. Together is full stack development. The persons whoever does this in the industry are known as full stack developers. In the olden days of development strategies, in the companies, there used to be back end development teams and front end development teams separately. Understood? But nowadays, it is not like that the scenario. The companies are expecting only one person, means the person should be in a position to do two side activities. You understood what I am talking? So that person must be responsible for the two things, that the front end designing they have to do, at the same time logical things, all the application logics also they have to develop. So those people are known as full stack developers, and that development is known as full stack development. I'm talking in olden days it was there, means separate teams, but now they are expecting you to do in the so if you are a fresher, you have to go with the two sides better. But already some people are already working in the industry, right? So in their companies already, the management, company management or their team leaders are asking their employees to become a full stack developer. Assume they are already working as a Java developer, backend developer for 8 years. Now they will ask them to learn front end. Already assume they are working as a front end developer. Now they will ask them to learn one of the backend languages. I am using the word asking, but they have their own terms. Sometimes they will even they will keep as a rule also, right? They'll force them, because they have so many projects. Depending on that, they have to work. Fine. So this is what complete what is full stack development, why we have to learn and all. So when I talk about courses here, complete this full stack development course, front end side is fixed. Understood? Fixed means what are the things you should know to develop the front end? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular or React. But here we'll go with React due to I told some advantages. This is what fixed for which side? Front end side. Next is what? Back end. When we talk about the back end, here I told you here Node.js, Java, Python. You can choose that. So here the paths are there. You can go with Java as a backend technology. Fine. You can choose Node.js as your backend technology. If you choose backend, along with the database will be there. Don't worry, you'll be having SQL, MySQL to deal with, and MongoDB when you're talking about Node.js, that everything will be there. But I felt server means that inside that everything will be there. Here and one more is called what? Python. So here we are providing with the three flavors. So you can choose any of the backend language of your wish. Fine. This is what the program is. First, I told you why full stack development and what are the different applications we work, what is web application means, why actually we require internet, then what is front end, what is back end, what is full stack. I talk right now. What are the different things we learn in the full stack development as part of our course? The technologies I listed. Now in this course, a total of 6+1 means 7 real-time projects will be doing, guys. Here 7 projects will be doing during the course. If you guys are really interested and you want to do extra also, fine. Got it. 7 real-time projects you'll be doing during the course. They will be like here in this we'll be learning one more extra, like Bootstrap. That is not the main technology, but still we'll be learning. It's like a ready-made library for CSS. We can use our CSS. We can use already existed. So using HTML and CSS, one website will be creating that one project. Using only HTML and CSS, we'll be creating one website. That one project will be there. Next, using HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, we'll be creating one project. The advantage of Bootstrap is it will make our site to be visible properly in different devices. Different devices, right? Like phone different, tab different, laptop different. In the laptop also, big screen laptop will be there, the small laptop will be there. If you are creating a website, that should be properly visible in all the devices. You cannot tell to the customer like use only phone or use only laptop, mine will not be properly visible in phone, please don't use. You cannot say that. Means you have to create a website, means you have to create in such a way it should be properly visible in, yeah, at the same time it should be properly visible, means the image should not be cut in between. You should not scroll to see the image should be resized automatically if you are using phone. If you are using laptop, it should come like this. If you are using phone, means automatically it should be resized. So such things we use with the help of bootstrap. Got it? That is project we will do. Next, using react we will do one thing, and in the backend only purely with the database. Without database we will do those 6 projects. Backend to front end 4 will be there. 4 plus 2 6. At the end we will create one project completely pure backend. For that we will create one pure front end. We will match both, means we will I will run front end server in my computer only. Here only I will run front end server. Here only I will run backend server. I will club both. On live you are able to see that in the front end you are entering the data will go to the server, and the data will go to the database. On live you can able to open the database, there you can able to see. Now you understood? In the front end, in the first page, in the form whatever you are entering, that will move from first layer to the second layer server. Inside the server programs I told you, know, there you can see data coming or not. Again you can see the data present in the database also. Understood? All the things you can do, that too practically you can able to do them. Fine. Next, coming to my sessions, the complete my sessions will be, practical oriented will be there. It is not about theoretical. Got it? You have YouTube, you have YouTube access. You can type any subject, means any definition, you can get it, right? Yes or no? If you want some definition and all, you can get it or not. So then why to join one course and learn? Got it? So means you are completely practical. I hope you got my point. Yeah, books also, right? You can read books, you can get the definitions. What is Java? Java is a not required. You understood? But concepts, every concept we will be learning. Each concept we will be implementing practically. And my course is completely industry oriented. Means the way how the things will be developed in the industry. Once you get into that, in such a way, my course will be there. And very important thing in my course will be here. I will be giving you tasks and assignments I am giving you throughout your journey of full stack development 60 plus. Clear? These are not related to your projects, apart from your projects. So other than this, I will be conducting mock interviews will be there, and tests. Sometimes I will conduct some tests also, but more than that depends on time. Like, after 2 weeks one test, or after 10 days one test, because as per the schedule, like on that particular week, what kind of topics we covered. Based on that, I'll be conducting that. Anyhow, we discussed about the projects. Anyhow, it is there. Total of 7.
So what is the strategy of saying 6 plus 1?
What?
You said that 6 plus 1.
So the last one means that in that all will be there. All.
So what are the 6 based on? Another 6 projects.
Yeah, they are part like complete website, but without backend. Backend. But in real time, backend also will be there. You understood? So 7 real time projects will be there, and I'll be helping you guys to. If you are a freshers, I'll be helping you to in the process of your resume building. More than the resume, I will be helping you in this your interview preparation, how you need to present yourself in the interview, and all also things I will talk once you're done with the technical things. Fine. One more special thing here, that is I will make you guys to create one account in the GitHub. GitHub profiles will be creating. I will create a GitHub profiles for you. In that, whatever these 7 projects you have done, all the projects you will be showcasing in your GitHub profile. Facebook profile. There we will use for general purpose. LinkedIn, general some kind of professional. but GitHub is something where technical things will be there. Got it? It is also one social, not like social media, but it's a social platform where you will keep.
For the jobs.
Yeah, so where actually we'll store our code, whatever the projects you developed in the class, all the projects you will push in the upload in the GitHub, so that minimum of seven, no, seven projects will be uploading. Anything extra also will be uploading. The advantage of this is this GitHub profile you will keep inside the resume. If you are a experienced person, that is different, but if you are a fresher, this will give more advantage. Got it? Because you'll be sending resumes online, right? They will directly click that profile, so that they will see like this person has done this many projects and all. When they are asking in the interview also, it is not a problem. Why? Because they are not dummy. You already completed all the things in the classroom. Now you understood. You are not downloading from the internet. You are not keeping. Same thing you are doing in the class, and you are learning the same things you are keeping inside the GitHub profile. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So apart from this, if you guys are, attending the classroom sessions, and for you people, for practice purpose, the lab room will be there, and that room you can use from, what are the timings?
So,
7 a.m. to 6 p.m. IST. You can use that. You have to stay back here, and for the people whoever is attending online. Actually, if you people are nearby in Hyderabad, and if you people are nearby, I recommend you to attend for classroom training only. Fine. If not possible, then only you opt for online. For online people, will be creating one separate group will be there. In that group, we'll be posting all the activities and all. And I have a team. Those people, the team will be, monitoring the activities. Here, physically, you people will be there, and our team will be, monitoring you physically. But online, they can, for online people, we'll be having one separate online group will be there, social media platform. So in one of the groups like WhatsApp and something, and we have Google Classroom as well. So there we have a setup. So there we'll be helping the people, and as well as we'll be monitoring the people. We'll be doing, apart from all these things, one important thing, but this terms and conditions apply, that if you people are really, serious, if you people are serious and you are really putting efforts from your end, and daily you are coming without any delays, regularly you are coming, and whatever the activities I am giving, you are doing, efforts you are keeping from your end, then we will hold you. You means your hand, will hold your hand.
this is a good one.
Good one. Looks nice, right? So until you get placed, we'll be there with you. Got it? But if that has to happen, I already mentioned, right, 60 plus tasks, so many programs are at these levels, you have to be good. If you are really doing all these things
You are perfect, you can able to place.
yes, so if you are really able to do all these things the way I told, there are higher level of chances of just getting placed. Because I make, my motto is, I will make people or students, candidates, to be job ready, or I will make them good programmers. If you are a job ready profile, or if you are a programmer, then getting job is easy. You understood, right? If I get some company here, you will be placed. Or if someone referred you outside something, there also you can go and give interview and you can get placed. Or in the online, you applied on your own for some job, then you can get placed. Provided you have the knowledge technically. That knowledge, good. That knowledge, how much ever it is required, that I take care. Understood now? I hope you got the clarity. So this is what about our complete course details and all. So that's it. I don't want to extend because it's the first day. No, I don't want to talk other things, technical things. I don't want to get much. So these are the things we are going to discuss in our next sessions. These are the things actually will be there throughout the session, but some extra things, exactly HTML, working with HTML, we'll start directly from tomorrow. All the things we can able to see that. Fine. So if you are having any doubts, you can ask me. Before that, I will take from the online people any. Sudeep and Kunal, I hope you got the clarity. Still, if you're having any doubt regarding anything, just let me know. You can unmute yourself, you can ask me, or you can even shoot out your questions in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer you guys. Sudeep, able to hear me? Mm. So you got clarity, or still you are having? What will be the duration of course? Good. So the course will be like 4 months, 4 to 5 months. It depends. See, because my goal is to make you people get good with the subject, but the around days will be like it will be between 4 to 5 months. Any other doubts, Kunal? So you got the clarity, right? What is full stack and all? Sudeep, do you have any doubt? If not, just to mention like a clear, so that I will get the acknowledgement confirmation. Okay, good. So without getting any delay, from tomorrow onwards, we'll be directly starting. Fine. And mostly, I'll be talking about all these actual things like HTML and all. Okay, first I will start from tomorrow, but mostly I conduct in the morning sessions. Okay, this is for demonstration and starting days. I will start from this time, but mostly in the morning sessions we'll be having the regular sessions. Fine, these are demonstrations. That's why I'm taking it on afternoon this time. But our regular sessions will be on morning. It will be at 11 a.m. or morning, early morning like 9:15. Two slots are there. I will let you know once we are done with this 2 3 sessions. Then I will let you know. Is that clear, Sudeep?